Hi. Hi guys. Share my life. Let's have a conversation. Is this too loud? Could be. Share my life. Hello, let's talk. Share my life so we can have a conversation. Tune in, people. This is Kiki D with Hickeys and Hennessy, wanting to talk to the people. So what's up? Hi, whoever you are, share my life so we could talk. I like to talk about a couple things. I got a couple questions, people. Share my life. Hi, guys. I don't know who you are, but you can say hi to me. I'm going to say hi back. Hi. Share my life so we could talk. I don't want to just talk to two people. I want to talk to a few people. Hey, Victoria. Share my life, girl. I got a couple questions per usual. I got some things I'd like to get off my chest or ask questions about. I need to know. So share my life so we could talk. I want to talk to a couple people. So I just want to get up. I just need answers. How about that? I need some answers. So share my life so we can get some people to see if they got the answers that I'm looking for. Yeah, Abby. Share my life, people. Tune in to Kiki D with Hickeys and Hennessy so we can have a conversation. Hello. Word. Because I need to know some stuff. And y'all might have the answers. I don't know. I be having to ask y'all. Y'all be knowing stuff. I think I know stuff, but y'all know stuff too. So share my life so we could talk. For real, thank you. Hi, Josie. Share my life, girl. I got some questions for the people. You might know somebody who got the answers. I don't know. But share my life. I don't know who the third person is, but hey, share my life. Come say hi. I'll say hi back. Share my life. I got a couple questions about a couple different things, and y'all might know. So share my life so we can get to talking about it. And so I can ask some questions and maybe give some answers. I don't know, but I want to know a couple things. Like, for one, how long is too long when it's time to have sex? Like, how long we supposed to be doing that? It's only two of y'all, but maybe one of y'all or both of y'all might know the answer to that. I don't know. I have my number, but I want to know y'all numbers and what y'all feel about, like, how does it work? I got that question. That's one of my questions. But share my life so we could talk. Please and thank you. Word. Share my life. Hi. Third person. I don't know who you are, but share my life so we could talk. I don't know how you don't have a time limit, Victoria, but I do. You know. Share my life, though, so we could get into it. I would like to have a conversation about this because I feel like it needs to be talked about. It's an important conversation as adults. I don't think we really cover this topic well enough, so. Okay, I get that, but so if you're feeling them and the vibe is right, then it's on the popping for how long? Get that, understand that. But is it in increments or is it like a steady, You know what I'm saying? Those are my questions. So share my life so we could talk. I got those kind of questions. Like, I understand, like, oh, this dude is my joint and I really like him, so I just want to do it to him. But is it for like an hour, or is it like every 10 minutes you taking a little break, get some water, maybe Gatorade, get your electrolytes in order? I don't know. So those are my questions, you know, amongst other things. So share my life so we can, like, talk about this, because I'd like to know. Those are very important questions to me. How long is too long when you having sex? Like, because on average, it only take a woman 20 minutes to actually bust a nut. So, do you need an hour for real, sis? Or are you just, like, what's up? And is the hour in increments? Do you get, like, 15-minute increments? In between them times, you getting water and rehydrating? Like, how that work? So share my life so we can talk about it. Hi, whoever's watching. Hi, come say hi to me. Don't just be looking. I'm going to say hi back, Dad. Don't be acting scared to talk to me. But, so those is my questions. So share my life so we can have a conversation. Because I like to know those things. Amongst other things. Like for ladies, what does it take for you to submit to your dude or your significant other? What roles do he have to play for you to be like, okay, I'm all in? I wonder those kind of things all the time. So I figured I'd talk about them with you guys. So share my life so we can have a conversation. It's going to be a good day. I probably should have promoted this more, but people don't know my life. This be my peace. I come here just for peace. Word. So share my life and let's talk. Who is this person? Who is this person? Hi, person. Share my life, person. It's so hot. I do want to know those things, though. How long is too long? And, like, for the ladies that want it for an hour, is it a straight hour? Or do you go in increments? Do you, like, take breaks? I want to know that stuff. So share my life so we can come up with some answers and some understandings for how this shit work, because on average it only take a woman 20 minutes to bust a nut, and that's like without foreplay. That's just straight pounding. With foreplay is less than that. So share the live so we can talk and see how long it really take for this shit to go down and for it to be good while it's happening, not no bullshit ass sex. So share my life so we can talk, because I want to know. I'd like to know those things. Uh-oh, my other phone acting crazy as hell. But who's watching me? Hi. Hi, guys. Share my life. Those that are watching, share my life so we can talk. Hi, Ty. Share my life. I have questions per usual. You might know the answer. I don't know. I have questions, though. Share my life. I have a couple questions for the people. Hi, whoever these people are watching. Say hi to me. I say hi back. I'm not, like, weird or anything. I mean, I'm kind of weird, but hi, share my life. I have questions. You guys might have the answers. I want to know how long is too long for sex. Like, what's y'all numbers? And how, like, for women, I'd be like, I want rounds. Is it like an hour? Or is it in increments? Like, how does that work? So share my life so we can talk. I want to know. And dudes that do it for a long time, does that mean the girl pussy is not that good? Or you just trained yourself? You know, I don't know. I don't really know. Thanks, boo. I don't know. So share my life so we could talk. Because I want to know that stuff. I got mad questions, so I just want to know. Like, for how long a dude is fucking, do that mean that her pussy is just alright, or you just well trained and you know how to hold your shit? And for ladies, like, how long is enough? Because it literally only take us 20 minutes to come. So, hi, Mr. Share My Life, so we could talk. I have questions. Don't come in here and talk about some, oh, God, I can't believe nothing, because I don't want to hear your mouth, sir. Hi, Auntie, I have questions. So maybe you might know. How long is too long when you having sex? And for the ladies who say they want like rounds, is it in increments or is it like, do you take a break in between? Like, how it go? I got questions. And for men who come fast, do that mean that her pussy is just A1, or like how does it work? So I want to know. So come and talk to me. And for ladies, how long is like long enough? Because on average, it take us 20 minutes to come. That's without foreplay. With foreplay, it's less time than that, especially if it's done right. So I got those questions. Maybe you guys have the answers. How long is the right amount of time when you having sex? Depends. Everybody keeps saying it depends on the vibe, and I understand that because when the vibe is good, you can keep going, but it gotta be rounds, right? You need water. You need all type of stuff. Oh, hey, Cap. Yo. Yeah, you need all type of stuff. You can't just be smashing nobody for no hour straight. What, you need a Gatorade break? All kind of stuff. So that's what I want to know. And for guys, if you come fast, that mean her pussy was good, or that mean you just not up on your shit, or if you take longer to come, like, what do that mean? Do that mean her pussy is trash? Like, or you might be practicing and you know how to hold your cum? How? Like, I got questions, so. Do anybody got answers? I'd like to know that. I feel like you can't just go for the ladies who like, oh, I need my dude to last for, like, bro, stop. You can't just go for no straight hour. I'm not even about to let nobody treat me crazy for no straight hour without no type of, like, no way. Some type of breaks or something in the middle. Y'all crazy. So I want to know that. I know everybody say the vibe. I get the vibe, but you need breaks in the middle. But some people be acting like they don't need breaks. They just going and going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. So I just want to know that stuff. And I want to know, fellas, I want to know, if you come quick, does that mean the pussy just so good, or you just got weak dick? Or if you don't come fast, is the pussy good, or what? Like, how do it work? Can you just hold out? Like, have you been practicing? You know how to hold your cum? Because that's the thing. But I want to know that, because some girls think because a dude come quick, that mean they got good-ass coochie. But is that always the case? I don't know. I want to know those things. So that's why I'm here. Oh, not an hour? Yeah, I think an hour is too long, too. But I mean, unless it's in increments, like I said. If it's in rounds and it equal up to an hour, okay. But like a straight hour, get out my face. The longest, like without a break, 30 minutes with no water in between. I mean, I don't know. 30 minutes is a long time, but I'm going to need some water or something. Yeah. I got asthma, so I need some water or Gatorade to get my electrolytes back balanced. But 30 minutes is a good time. I don't think people like the hours, people that say they want to go for an hour. No, like if you're allowing somebody to just fuck on you for an hour with no type of breaks in between with some type of foreplay, I know that shit ain't it. No one's going to tell me unless you want them drugs. I'm talking about people that don't take drugs. Just regular, just natural sex. Maybe weed or liquor, but not the other stuff. Like, I'm talking about those people. How long does that? And how, like, what's the equation for, like, I'm coming quick, so that means she got good pussy, or I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Or I didn't come quick. Do that mean her pussy not that good? How does that work? I'm asking the fellas that. And will somebody honestly tell me that? Hi, Terry, share my life. I wonder that, though. And will somebody actually tell me, does that, like, what does that mean, fellas? I just want to know. Nah, I can't be bothered. I need some water, Ty. I'm not about to play. I got asthma. You're not about to just be fucking on me without a water break, brother. That's just crazy. I cannot engage with that foolishness. A Gatorade, something. Not for no hour. I mean, a half hour, I guess. If I'm well hydrated, I might could go for the half without a, I don't know. But I do want to know, could we get an answer about this coming quick or not coming fast? And what does that equate to how good the girl coochie is? Can we get some answers to that, fellas? Because I'd like to know that. I'd really like to know. Oh, hey, Helen. I'd really like to know that. So can we get answers, fellas? It's more ladies watching. I need some of the fellas to get on here and answer my questions as well, because I like to know that. I feel like a lot of ladies would like to know that. Like, if you go for a long time, does that mean her pussy is not that good? How does it work? I don't know. I want to know. So I'm asking. Share my live, because somebody might know. Well, it means she got good pussy if you come fast. If you come fast, that means she got good pussy? Because I wonder that. Because some dudes could come slow and the girls still have good pussy, but they've been practicing and they know how to, and they know how to, like, keep it together. I'm just saying. So I want to know that. I wonder those things. I ask those questions because I want to know. And when a dude come quick, does that always equate to good pussy? And should we be, like, feeling complimented? Should we not be upset? Should we be like, oh, yeah, period? Because I feel like we get upset about that. I feel like we be like, bruh, okay, I get it, but that's it. So I want to know how we supposed to really feel about when y'all be coming quick. How that work? How we supposed to feel about that? Are we supposed to be like, oh, okay, yeah? Or should we be like, nigga, drink, like, take your vitamins or whatever you supposed to do to keep, or practice, learn how to hold your nut longer. Like, I wonder that. Because some dudes know how to hold their nut and the girl can still have good-ass coochie, but they just don't want to come. So, has any man answered that? Yes, it does mean she got good pussy. Days you come fast. And days you won't with women you fucking on. Yeah, but what do that mean? If you don't come fast, like if you come fast one day and you fucking on another day, do that mean you got used to it? Not like what? I guess. Oh, every man comes fast on occasion, practicing to hold it or not. No, that don't mean it's the regular though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do it work? But I don't know. What if a dude come fast all the time? Like, is that the girl fault or is that the dude fault? How do it work? How do you know if it's you? Like, you just got some bomb-ass coochie. And it's just like, well, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Like, how does that work? I got questions. Share my life. I like to know those things, so share my life. I'm starting drinking now. I'm starting to sweat. Terrible. But that's what I want to know. I also want to know, what does it take for a woman to submit to a man? Like, how, like, what y'all got to do for a dude to be, like, for you just to submit to the dude? Like, how does that work? Submission. Because I don't have a clue. Like, I don't have a clue yet. I haven't figured out how to submit to a man yet. And I don't know, is it me or is it them? So I want to know those questions too. Oh, yeah, see? It's the dude's fault. If he just, it's not your fault at that point. You got some type of medical issue, boss, if you just busting fast nuts. Right? Right, I feel like that's the case. Share my life so we could talk. I feel like that's the case, but I don't really know. I just want to know, how do it equate to good or bad coochie? How long it take for a dude to come? I just wonder that. I've wondered that for like a while. Like, does that even matter? Because I want to know that. I should ask somebody. So that's why I came on here, to ask somebody. Honestly. It's Kiki D with Hickeys and Hennessy, the live podcast. Share my life so we can have a conversation. I want to know about submission too, ladies. It's really for y'all, but I want to know, do men know what it takes to make a woman submit? I have all type of questions, so share my life. I definitely needed to know how long was too long. I feel like maybe 10 to 20 minutes is enough, because it takes 20 minutes for a woman to come without foreplay. With foreplay, it take like maybe 8 minutes if you do it right. So that 20 minutes is just legitimate, just intercourse. That's it. So if you just do foreplay before you do the intercourse, she'll be them come in like 5 seconds if you do it right. So I want to know. That's why I wanted to know that. How long is too long when you having sex? I feel like 10 to 15 minutes is enough for me. I don't know. Share my life, people. 10 to 15 minutes is enough for me, but it take 20 minutes for a lady to come with just intercourse. Or on average, should I say. On average, it takes women 20 minutes to come from just intercourse. No water, just straight dick and coochie. 20 minutes. But if you do foreplay before, it take less time than that. But you have to really engage with the foreplay. You got to really be about that shit. Like, honestly. Don't be bullshitting around when it comes to the foreplay. Otherwise, it takes 20 minutes to make a girl come with just intercourse. So how long do dudes think they supposed to go for? I feel like 10 to 15 minutes is enough time to get the job done. Anything over 20 minutes now, like, stop, get off of me. And if you want to go an hour, we got to have increments in the middle. We can't just go straight for, like, no 1 hour. That's just crazy. Especially if it only takes 20 minutes for a woman to come without foreplay. With foreplay, it literally take a couple, like a minute or two. I'm just saying, foreplay is very important. But some people don't think they have to do foreplay. I know it's mad people out in the world, adults that have sex, that think foreplay is like a waste or something, like a waste of time. Like, how are you having good sex and you're not doing foreplay? That just is crazy to me. I still haven't, like, especially men. I don't want to really get on y'all, but men feel like foreplay is not, they just want to get to it. But in order to satisfy your woman and to make it lit, you have to stimulate that clitoris. Buzz, get to it. That'll make her come in like 8 seconds. Like self-stimulation for a woman, I think we come on average like 5 seconds from self-stimulation. So, I'm just saying. And with intercourse, we come in 20 minutes without foreplay. With like just straight dick and vagina. We come in like 20 minutes. Share my live, guys, so we can have a conversation. But with intercourse, 20 minutes. Without foreplay, 20 minutes. With foreplay, like 8 seconds. So that's why y'all need to know foreplay is important. I say it all the time. It's very important. This is Kiki D with the Hickeys and Hennessy, the podcast. You see my shirt? You see my shirt? It's for my podcast. Make sure y'all download my podcast so we can talk. This is all I talk about all day on my podcast. It's sex and fucking and the joys of it. And the ins and outs of it. Literally and figuratively. But I wanted to know, how long does it take for it to be over? Like, how long is too long when it's coming to sex? I feel like 10 to 15 minutes is fine because, like, what we doing after that? And I got asthma. And it's hot. And get off of me. But I'm funny acting, so I could be wrong. I want to know on average what y'all think. I know ladies that say they want rounds, and I want ladies that say they want hours. I appreciate rounds, but like 10 to 15 minute rounds, right? Not like an hour a round. That's not even a round. That's like a whole battle at that point. And like, why would you let somebody fuck on you for an hour straight? Like, no way. Not straight, bro. That's just weird. And I know it's not it, because your shit gonna dry up unless he pulling out, giving you some head, maybe licking your little booty hole. Unless he doing all of that for an hour, no one's just getting fucked for an hour. If you are, you crazy. You gotta be on some type of drugs. And I know your little pussy dried up. Unless he pulling out and lick, I'm telling you, I'm being honest. I don't want to sound crazy, but I'm being honest. This is for my podcast, Hickeys and Hennessy. I try to keep it a buck with y'all, just so y'all can understand. Good sex is very important. Safe sex is extremely important. But when it's safe, it's even better. That's when you can get as nasty as you want, because you know everything is clean, everybody's straight. You do all the nasty things you want to do. I'm just saying. But I did want to know that. How long is too long? I feel like 10 to 15 minutes is fine. Y'all be wanting hours and rounds and carrying on. Can't relate. But I wonder, because like I said, on average, without foreplay, it take a woman 20 minutes to come. With foreplay, it's less time than that, fellas. So if you had a long day and you really don't feel like fucking, you just want to get in and get out, you want to bust your nut, make sure she busts her nut, give her some good head. Good foreplay. Suck on some stuff. Lick on some stuff. And then by the time it's time to fuck, she about ready. It's going to take her like 5 minutes. You can go get in the shower and go to bed. So I'm just saying, you don't need to have to last for hours and hours like these heifers be trying to say. Oh, I want my nigga to do round. I want my nigga to be. Girl, no, you don't. Not if you're honest. Yeah, if you're honest, you really don't want your nigga. I mean, unless it's, like I said, in increments. I respect that, but not, yeah. Yeah, PK, that kind of stuff. But like I'm saying, you really don't want no rounds. I mean, you might want rounds, but you don't want hour rounds. You want 10 to 15 minute rounds. And in between those rounds, you want Gatorade, maybe a snack. I don't know. I like snacks. I don't know. So maybe a Gatorade, a snack, maybe some head. You don't want just straight an hour. That's not a round, bro. That's like a whole battle. No one's living like that. No one pussy gonna stay wet for an hour straight of just pounding. You're lying and go to hell. Unless you on them damn drugs. Now them drugs I heard, I ain't never engaged in them. But I heard they had you acting crazy. I don't know. Only drugs I know about is marijuana. It's legal now. I can say that. But I don't know about them pills and such. But if you just out naturally just having sex without no extra help, you're not gonna fuck for no hour straight. And your pussy gonna be wet for the whole hour. Unless the nigga pulling out, giving you some head, licking your booty hole, I don't know, playing with your nips. I don't know. But you're just not gonna. Like, that's just not the reality. So, fellas, I'm going to tell y'all, it take women on average 20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's it. To make her come with no foreplay. It take her 20 minutes with just coochie and dick intercourse. 20 minutes, okay? On average. Now, if you do foreplay, which you should because you're an adult, you guys are grown, you should be definitely engaging in foreplay. You should go, it should only take like 5 minutes. Word. So if you don't really feel like having sex, or you just want to make her come so she can go to sleep or something like that, give her some good head and a couple quick back shots, send her on the way. Just saying, just trying to help, just trying to let the people know. That's enough time. I don't know how long y'all think y'all need to do it, but especially if the girl got some good coochie, you don't want to, your legs get to getting shaky. Y'all legs get shaky, they get to buckling. I know how it goes, so I'm trying to help. You don't need to even do all of that. I'm just saying, you really don't. I did have a question for the ladies. No one wants to answer me to what they need, how like what it takes to submit to your dude, what you need to do to submit, and do the guys understand what they have to do to make a woman submit? Nobody want to talk about submission. And always, I'm talking about always, not just sexually, always. Don't nobody want to talk about that. That's a heavy conversation, so we might not want to talk about that. We might just want to stick to this sex topic and how long is too long and how long is not long enough when it comes to having sex. I said what I think. 10 to 15 minutes. I feel like that's a decent amount of time to get all the jobs done. That means foreplay. That means all of that plus intercourse. I feel like 10 to 15 minutes for all of that is good. I feel like you're supposed to spend more time on foreplay. Anyway, you really only need like 5 or 6 minutes worth of dick or coochie. You really need more time just with the foreplay for women. That's going to get us off. So I'm just trying to help. Without foreplay, though, it take at least 20 minutes. At least. So could you imagine if you got one of them bitches that y'all going to be fucking that long? No, eat her pussy. Get her out of here. Nobody want to be fucking that long. I don't know. Do you? That's my question. Do people want to fuck for that long? At our adult ages, are we still into hours and hours of sex? Is that still a thing for adults? I don't know. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. I don't know. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm asking, because I'd like to know. Like, do we still want to go rounds? And yeah, we can go rounds, but is it like a straight hour, or do we go in increments? I feel like we should go in increments for our health and like making sure our electrolytes stay balanced. But that's just me. Some people might not want to take a break. Like, but why? And I think that's crazy. But some people might not want to take a break. Some people might just want to go and go and go and go. But that's not even real. Nobody coochie gonna stay wet for that long. For no hour straight. Hi, Pumpkin. Nobody's coochie gonna stay wet for no hour straight unless he pulling out, giving you some head, licking your little booty hole. Nobody about to, no. If you do, you a bad bitch. I'm gonna give you that. But I'm not about to, not for no hour unless it's increments. But people really be like, yeah, I want it all the time, but not no straight hour, bro. No way. You gotta have rounds. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm saying this for the men who be feeling like they gotta keep going. No, tell that bitch to sit. Tell that bitch to wait. She gotta wait, bro. Don't let that bitch kill you. I'm telling you. Because on average, it literally only takes us 20 minutes to come with just intercourse. So, if y'all foreplay game is straight, you don't have to go round in like hours. I mean, you can go rounds. But get you some water. Get you some Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. Don't let nobody treat you crazy. Women or men. Don't let her have you thinking that you gotta be some type of Energizer bunny and just keep going and going. You don't. You really don't. You don't have to do that. Don't let that girl have you feeling crazy. And women, there's no way that you can just get fucked for an hour straight and your coochie just gonna be wet. That's not even real. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Unless you taking higher good drugs, that's not real. Not for an hour straight with no type of, I'm going to let them pull out and give me some head for a second. No way. Because after a while, you going to start listening to the damn rhythm. You going to not even feel it no more. You going to be listening to the rhythm. Then your brain going to be all over the place. Your shit going to dry up just because you're not even thinking about the sex no more. For an hour, girl, 10 to 15 minutes. Take a break. Get you some snacks. Get you some water. Double back another 10 minutes. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay? You're not, don't let nobody, and if them men on drugs and they trying to fuck you for an hour straight, tell him to go to hell. Okay? And take his dick with him. That's what you tell him. You go to hell, sir, and you take your dick with you. Because that's just crazy. That's just foolishness. I'm just saying. I wanted to talk about submission, but I feel like that's like a heavy conversation. A lot of y'all might not want to talk about submission. I'm probably going to do that a personal episode without going live about it, because I don't know if women or men understand what it takes to submit or to be submissive. I'm not quite sure, and I wanted to talk about that. I don't know if y'all want to talk about that or y'all want to just keep talking about sex and nasty stuff. Probably the second one. I know that. I like to talk about that all day. That's why I got this podcast, Hickeys and Hennessy, because all I do is want to talk about. Because people so scared to talk about it. Just saying. People so scared to talk about it, so I don't think it's such a big deal, but people think it's a big deal, and I don't, so I like to talk about it, and I like to ask questions that people might be thinking. Like, how long is too long? I think 10 to 15. That's it. Anything over that, you're just acting crazy. Give me head for an hour. You want to give me something for an hour. And that might be too long. You're going to have to take some breaks between that, too. So, and ladies, stop lying to these niggas talking about something your nigga needs to last for forever. No, he don't. He needs to last for about 20 minutes. Get it out the way if he do it right. And then maybe double back, okay? But no straight hours and carrying on. That's not real. Stop making the men feel like they inadequate because they can't last around, like go for forever. And some dudes really can't even go rounds. Like some dudes be having to take a long break between each session. So, I'm just saying, appreciate the dick that you're getting, especially if it's good dick, especially if you come, because they usually gonna give you head anyway. Especially if they know they dick ain't gonna last all that long, they gonna give you head for a minute. Just to try to make up for the fact that they dick ain't gonna last that long. That's the kind of foreplay I'm talking about. Then when you insert the dick, it's gonna take her like 5 minutes to come. Then it's over. It's gonna take you like 5 minutes to come too. So it's equal. Y'all come together, shower, go to sleep. Easy peasy. That's all I'm saying. Hey, baby zaddy. That's all I'm saying though. So, hour, no. 10, 15 minutes, more likely. It takes a woman 20 minutes without foreplay to come, just from straight intercourse. It takes her 20 minutes. So, don't have these women out here making you feel like you gotta go rounds in 45 minutes, hour. You don't, bro. You just going crazy for no reason. Unless half of that time is spent on legitimately foreplay, you don't have to go that long when you have an intercourse. You really don't. As long as you giving out good head, and even if you ain't giving out head, as long as them fucking stroke, as long as your stroke game is on point and you hitting them I'm telling you, hitting that G-spot right, you really don't have to be down there too long, bruh. You just got to know what you're doing while you down there. That's the thing. The thing is, oh, you want to talk about submission? I want to know, do guys know what it takes to get a woman to submit? And do women know what they want or what they need in order to be submissive? That's what I want to know. It's a heavy topic, but I don't think it's that heavy. I got a mature audience. I feel like we should be able to have a conversation about submission and what it takes to have a woman submit and to submit to a man. Like how that work. I wonder if guys know what they have to do or how they have to be for a woman to just naturally submit. So that's what I wanted to know about submission. But I felt like the how long is too long conversation was more interesting because it needed to be talked about. Honestly, people need to know this kind of stuff. People be scared to talk about this type of thing, and I don't know why. So I figured I'd be the person to talk about it. Share my life so we can have a conversation, guys. I had a couple questions. I had a couple questions for the people, so share my life so we could talk. This is Kiki D with the live podcast for Hickeys and Hennessy. Make sure y'all download my podcast wherever y'all get y'all podcasts from. I am available on all platforms. Follow me on all platforms, Hickeys and Hennessy. And if you want to be a part of this podcast, if you want to interview for it, or if you got comments or questions, you can email me at hickeysandhenny@gmail.com. Get in touch with me. My phone number is on my Facebook page. If you want to talk, call me, text me, whatever. I talk back. It's not a big deal. But this is my live podcast. This is my live chat for my podcast, Hickeys and Hennessy. I usually put it up later. I probably put it up later tonight or tomorrow on all of I got YouTube, all of that, all of the platforms. So follow me and get to know me and come and talk to me because I really be just talking about sex all day. And I be having mad different questions. Oh, what happened? Did it go off? Oh, I think my live went off. Something happened. Oh, I don't know what happened.